Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome back in Swamp Bottom Baits, Steve. And tonight I got a new mold. It's something a little bit different. It's a jig mold, so I'm going to go ahead and make up some jigs. And we got our coffee, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, welcome back. So what I've got is, now I've already poured 100 of these jigs. I'm like a kid in a candy store with a new toy whenever I get in new molds, new equipment. But this is a Lee bottom pour production pot, lead pot. It's $90 from Barlow's. The hooks that I'm going to be using are these here. They are the Victory 11149 RD, and then they have the standard. I just like the red ones. These here are $7 from Barlow's. These are in a size 4. And then these are the W100 wire keepers. They come in a bag. I just put them in here for ease. So, and let me turn this down just a little bit. I had it cranked all the way up to melt. So the mold that I have is from Fat Guys Fishing, and it is the 1/16 ounce minnow head. It takes number 2, 4, or number 6 hooks. They say supposedly it can take an 8 without the wire keeper. The thing that I was liking about this here, now it is $175, but you can see this side here. Get it close up here. You can see the wire keeper right there. So you put your hook in here and then your wire keeper. The other side, it's got the little slot right here, but it don't have the slot going up. So this side here is without a wire keeper. So, and it's 7 cavities on either side, so it's 14 cavities. Now you get all 14 with wire keepers, all 14 without keepers, or with lead keepers. I just wanted to be able to have without wire keepers so that I can do some hand tied, and then with the wire keepers for the soft plastics. So, and what I noticed about this, which was really nice, was one, even the side that has the wire keepers, if you don't put a wire keeper in there, I noticed it doesn't pour into the slot. At least it didn't on me, and I did that twice. So if you get it with the wire keepers, you can still shoot it without, still pour it without. And like I said, I didn't have anything run down into that slot. So I'm going to go ahead and put wire keepers in on this side. And these things are tiny for these fat fingers I've got. And you hear my dog out there raising kind of a ruckus. Someone's walking by the house. Alright, let me get her tamed down and I'll bring you all right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so I got the wire keepers in on that side. And then just take and place the hook right alongside it. And one thing I like about this one here is I can put hooks in both sides, pour one side, flip it over, pour the other side, and I can pour all 14 cavities. And as you see, my fat finger's knocking stuff around. So it's a little bitty stuff. So once I get them all in there, I'm going to go back through and just touch to make sure ain't none of it moved, because it looks like it has. Alright, now I'll go ahead and put these hooks down here, which is a lot easier because you don't have the wire keeper to mess with. So now I'm not going to do any painting right at the moment. I'll do that on another video. I'm working on building a fluid bed for that. I have painted some, just dipping it into the container, but I was wanting the fluid bed because I don't know if you can see, but these here also have an eye socket, and the fluid bed is going to give you more of a smooth, even coat. So close that up, make sure it's closed all the way up, which means everything is in place. And let's go ahead and do a pour. Let's see, just put it underneath there and lift the handle up. And I know you can't see this just from the way my camera is. Give it just a second. It'll harden up. You see it drip down there underneath. Not a big deal. It doesn't take long for it to firm up. All right, and that's it. Take these pieces, just drop them right back in there. They'll melt back down. It looks like this one here didn't fill. I was pretty sure on that one when I had done it. It looks like this cavity didn't fill at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull these out, because that one's still in place. You see that that piece there fell right out. So that hardened up before it got into the cavity, which means I missed it when I was pouring it in. The other one that came out half, so that's the middle cavity. The other one over there that came out half, that was, I lifted it up, but I didn't lift it up far enough. So because it's only partially there, soft enough we can just break it right off. If it was more of a head, we could just dip it in there and it would melt it off. So there it is. You can see it's got the keeper on there. So all we do is, got some flush cutters here that I got off of Amazon. Line it up and snip it off. just do that on all of them. Sometimes it'll leave a little burr right there on the edge. I just take a file and just rub it across there real quick to take that off, or take the flush cutters, scrape it just a little bit, and I'll take that piece right off of there. So there's all of our ones with the keeper. See, I left a little bit of a burr on there. I think I got one with a wire keeper, or one without a wire keeper mixed in there. Looks like 2, 4, 6. Oh, I had that one that didn't pour, so. So here we go. Those are our ones without the keeper. Let's see if we can do it like this. Top has a keeper, bottom doesn't. Alright, well, thanks again for coming in and joining. If you're interested in anything that, any of the baits we sell, there's a link for the tackle bag that will take you to our Etsy page where all of our stuff is available at. And there's also a listing there for swamp swag, which, you know, shirts, mugs, and what have you. I would very much appreciate any likes, subs, not required, but much appreciated if you do. Put all that back in there, it'll melt right back down, and y'all have a good day.